it was like we were growing it, pre-pandemic and everything. Things were going in a direction where we were seeing a lot of growth in our scene. A lot of people coming in, a lot of people sticking around, a lot of people trying to like really grow their art and their craft. And
now, before you got into the organizing of events, you actually were a b-boy and still are a b-boy yourself. So my question to you, the traditional Beyond the Cypher question, how did you get into breaking and hip hop?
honestly, it's a complete fluke how I got into breaking and hip hop. Like, so growing up, I was a hockey player. I played sports.
Oh man, you're the Canadian, the hockey player.
And I played that for a long time. And but like, and I look down on dancing in general, right? Like hip hop music, I liked it, but I was just like, I didn't think much about dancing. But then it was just like in junior high, I was sort of like forced into a art/dance program, just like as an option. And there's just guys like that were there, who just like showed me a little bit of breaking, so I tried it, and I was like, oh, this isn't awful. And then, but then within my actual, like, this was in grade 7, so junior high, yeah. Within my class, I actually met my boy, my crewmate, my longtime friend. His name is Bboy Reflex. We were just in the same class together, and he was doing some like I remember specifically, he was doing some Apple Jacks like combo, like, the old school like locking combo of like,
Right,
just, like,
right.
Apple Jacks and B kicks and stuff. And I was just like, oh, what's that? And then he's like, yo, this is breaking or break dancing. And so it was just like, yo, let's connect. And we connected through that. And then I learned a little bit more through him. And then we just went from there. And it just continued to go. And then like, it was at one point in my life, as I got older, I was just like, man, I'm not having fun playing hockey, but I'm having fun like breaking. I get to utilize my skills, like my strengths and like whatever I've learned in hockey, but I get to utilize in breaking, which is just like a lot of like, not, I don't want to say power moves because I don't have power moves, but it's just like power like moves, right? and just utilizing that and developing that style. And
Wait. You can't just gloss over that, Kataro. What is a power like move?
No, just like, using more muscle versus like technique, like upper body strength,
Powerful
like,
moves. Okay,
powerful,
no doubt.
There we go. Powerful moves.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And like, like that's the one thing I can say, like hockey really like developed for me for my breaking. And then just being with like these guys that like we had so much interest, not just with breaking, but other things, but like we just kept on going together. And then like, it's been like, that was in grade 7, and that was like, it's been 20 years, and I've been just on this trajectory of just breaking.
Wow, that's ill, man. And so when you come into the Calgary scene back, you said like 20 years ago now, right?
Yeah.
Wow. When you come into the scene, what was it like? And what were the crews?
Like, obviously, like, we didn't know anything about other crews or other breakers. We didn't know there was such a thing as a scene, right? We're just doing it. It wasn't until like my older siblings, they had friends that were breaking, and they were actually breaking in some of like the I guess the bigger name crews in our city, Original Roots. The sun is in the sky, but I refuse to smile. Baby, still darkness lingers in my mind. Yeah. Fight for your money. Nasty percent.
I guess mine, they never felt to thrill me. Even now they chill me. Since you told me you couldn't be tied down, you left this feeling with me. Even now they chill me. Since you told me you couldn't be tied down, you left this feeling with me.
And then like so they sort of like we sort of explored that avenue of like they gave us some tapes and stuff, and like I got to check it out, and like this is breaking, but this is breaking in the world. We get to see like B-Boy Crumbs at a battle called World War III, and he's like wearing like the Bruce Lee suit, and I was like, whoa,
I
that's
remember
crazy.
that joint, the yellow, the yellow and black joint,
right? So it's
yeah.
like, whoa, that's crazy. Like this is what breaking can be. And then so then got to like connect with them a little bit, not a lot, because like we're just new, we're kids. So I think back then it was hard to find those people that were willing to mentor you, right? It was more like hard lessons. So like when we went to our first battle, like we were kids, like we were probably like just like maybe 2 years into breaking, but we're still very young. And then we see the original Roots guys, and like and another crew called like Funky Monks, and it's like no easy props. We went in, and I remember like I like just getting smoked, and it wasn't just like yo good try. It was just like it felt like the message was like yo get better.
Right.
Get better. And
no doubt.
So but you know what, like back then it was nice to have that like drive, because like every time it's just like like I don't want to lose again, so I'm going to keep working hard, right? And so yeah, that's sort of the scene. It was really, I would say it was small. It was still small back then, from what I remember, and lots of like, it was hard to find practices or practice spots. It was hard to find people that were actually practicing breaking. Like it's like once you heard of it, like you just like try to go check it out. Like there's these guys breaking downtown, so it was just like let's go, and we try to go there. Sometimes we see them, sometimes we miss them. Just try to get more exposure to it. Yeah.
I remember, so like I talk about going to Calgary, and we used to go there like dang near every weekend, man, But I was never going there to break, because I was the only one in my friend group that was actually a B-boy. So we would just be going out, to clubs and partying and trying to have a good time. But I do remember, I can't remember the name of it, but there used to be this one club in Calgary.
The big battles that happened at Cherry Lounge, where it's just like the best of the best would just come and just like show down and throw down, even if they're in the same crew. Like they would just be like, yo, like right now we're considered like the best in the city, so we're just gonna keep go at it. And there's like some really cool footage of like
For more quality content from Beyond the Cypher with Illskillz, don't forget to press the like and subscribe buttons. Also, feel free to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Beyond the Cypher. Let us know how we're doing down in the comment section, and to make sure you don't miss anything from the channel, smash that notification bell. We appreciate the love and support. Peace. Until the next episode.